Welcome back to Citizenship Exam Pro, your ultimate resource for mastering the US Citizenship Interview. In this video, we'll cover the 100 civics questions for the US Citizenship Interview, designed in random order with easy-to-remember answers to help you prepare effectively. Let's get started and make your journey to becoming a US citizen a smooth and confident one.
What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Democratic and Republican. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Civil rights movement. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. The Constitution. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Vote. Join a political party. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. The Constitution was written. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. 100. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. 2. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Civil War. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. 18 and older. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Because there are 50 states. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Capitalist economy. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Freed the slaves. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. California. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Because of the state's population. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. The President. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. New York. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Slavery. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Missouri River. What is the capital of your state? Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Guam. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. July 4. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. The Louisiana Territory. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. 9. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. The Speaker of the House. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. All people of the state. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. James Madison. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Fought for civil rights. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Terrorists attacked the United States. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who was the first president? George Washington. George Washington. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Serve on a jury. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Because of high taxes. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Fought for women's rights. Name your U.S. representative. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. The United States. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Advises the President. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. Republican. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Cherokee. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Vice President. The Vice President. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Because there were 13 original colonies. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Everyone must follow the law. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. 435. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. July 4, 1776. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. A change to the Constitution. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. The President. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Announced our independence from Great Britain. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27". 27. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. We the people. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. The Supreme Court. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. John Roberts. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Freedom. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. In what month do we vote for president? November. November. We elect a president for how many years? 4. 4. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. American Indians. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Woodrow Wilson. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Provide schooling and education. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. George Washington. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Reviews laws. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. The Star-Spangled Banner. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Franklin Roosevelt. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. New York Harbor. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. World War II. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. 6. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Sets up the government. When was the Constitution written? (1787). 1787. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. The Senate and House of Representatives. Who is the governor of your state now? Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. To print money. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. World War I. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Donald Trump. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Life, liberty. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. At age 18. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Congress. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Congress. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Communism. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Obey the laws of the United States. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. April 15. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. The Civil War. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Speech. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. The President. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. U.S. diplomat. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Checks and balances. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Freed the slaves. Who vetoes bills? The President. The President. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Africans. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Vote in a federal election. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Vote. Join a political party. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Civil War.